Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to episode 45 of CCO Complete Client Overview. Today, I'm going to be taking a look at the bloody client for Minecraft 1.20.1. Before we get into the video, I'd like to quickly shout out the legends that are my YouTube members. If you'd like to support the channel, please consider looking at the benefits down below. I'm currently working on a few different videos and I'd like to get back to a weekly upload schedule. Any support you can share through memberships, subscriptions, or even by leaving a like and comment on videos will go a long way in helping me achieve this goal. Thanks guys, let's get into the video. Self-described as an easy-to-use, powerful, and frequently updated fabric utility mod for Minecraft 1.19.4/1.20.1, while also being designed for anarchy servers, the bloody client also claims to be high-quality software that is easy to use and reliable. The client clearly has a strong focus on hacker vs hacker PvP, with most of the client's features either being combat or render-related modules. Unfortunately, the bloody client is not free. The client is currently selling for $20 US, though at the time of making this video, there is actually a Halloween special, and for a limited time, the client is retailing for $15 US, though I'm not sure how long this deal is going to last. Before we put the client to the test, let's take a look at the client's website. The bloody client's website is very clean, while also offering its viewers a lot of helpful information explaining what the bloody client is and what it has to offer. I like that there are a lot of screenshots and videos. This gives potential customers a good idea on what to expect when purchasing the client. I do wish there was a price listed on the homepage. Being forced to register an account just to get a price is very annoying. I also think a Discord link should be present on the homepage. Discord can be a good way to see how popular a client is. After creating an account and paying for a client license, you are taken to the user dashboard. Here you are given some additional information on the client. Under the Actions tab, you can download the client's launcher. It is worth noting that the bloody client requires Java 17.5 or later to run. Any version below this will result in a game crash. Once you have Java 17.5 or later installed, double-click the installer jar file to open the login screen. Here you will need to enter the information you entered when paying for the client. Once logged in successfully, you are taken to the client installer. After clicking install and letting the installation complete, close this window and open Minecraft. Here you will see a new instance of the bloody client. Now let's take a look at a few of the utility and render related modules offered by the bloody client. First up we have Pearl Predict. This module shows you what trajectory a pearl will take, and it shows you with a box where the pearl will land. Chorus Predict. This module is slightly confusing. If you eat a chorus fruit, it will highlight the location where you will teleport to, but you don't teleport until you crouch. While the module does work, I have seen this feature implemented slightly better in some other clients. Scaffold. This module places blocks under you. This can be used for towering up faster or for building. The module works really well and it has a few cool settings. You can customize how wide the platform that you build is, which is a nice option to have. Ore Scanner. This module scans a cave to highlight any exposed ores. This can be helpful on servers that have anti-X-ray plugins. Shulker Preview. This module lets you see what items are inside of a shulker box without having to open the shulker box. This is an amazing feature for anarchy servers. NBT Editor. This module lets you edit NBT data, which is pretty cool. I have only ever seen this module in the Coffee client. To access the module, open your inventory. Here you will see a button to open the NBT editor at the top right of your screen. Before we take a look at some of the PvP related modules, I'd like to take a quick break from the video to remind you all to like or to dislike the video. This lets me know if you're enjoying my content, and it helps me decide what kind of content I should make in the future. Thanks for all of the feedback, I really appreciate it. With that said, Auto Anchor. This module replaces respawn anchors and charges them to blow them up. The module has a crazy amount of settings, and the module is fast with good placement. Auto Crystal. This module automatically places and explodes end crystals to damage nearby players. The module again has a lot of settings and works well. Auto Totem. This module automatically places totems in your offhand to keep you alive. I had a note about this module failing or being unreliable, but the devs released a fix for this while I was working on the video. Kill Aura. This module attacks nearby enemies. The module works well, though I did read a funny client review where someone was complaining that the module attacked armor stands and that there was no setting to stop this. Sadly, this seems to still be an issue. Pusher. This module attempts to push nearby players out of their safe hole with a piston. This is another module with a crazy amount of settings. Surround. This module surrounds your feet with obsidian to protect you from explosions. The module is fast, reliable, and super customizable. Overall, I was very impressed with the PvP modules offered by the Bloody client. They are all super customizable and quite powerful even on my somewhat higher ping. Once again, the default key for opening the client's GUI is right shift. The GUI looks good, I like the separation between module settings, and I like that you can change the color of pretty much everything visible. The client does also offer a click and drag HUD editor, which is always a nice feature to have. To access the HUD editor, you press escape and click on the HUD editor. Once opened, you can move all of the HUD elements around, but there is no way to enable or disable elements, which I find super annoying. I think the HUD menu that is shown in the client's GUI should rather be displayed within the HUD editor. I was really impressed by the client's module descriptions. The client even offers descriptions for settings within modules, which is amazing for new players. Though with that said, there are a few repeated or missing module descriptions that could be worked on, like Chorus Fruit Predict as one example. The client offers a gradient option for some render related modules. This feature does not work in the way I imagined. When I think of a gradient, I think of this. But in this case, the gradient setting just cycles through the selected colors, though with that said, I was told an actual gradient setting is being worked on. Some modules have sliders under their settings, but these sliders do not change visually, which doesn't feel right to me. The client also offers a panic button under the escape screen. This button disables the client while leaving your game running. It is worth noting that after testing this feature and relaunching, I could not get the client to work, until I deleted the config folder in my .minecraft directory, which contains the Bloody client files. If you run into any issues while using the Bloody client, you can create a ticket in their Discord server. This will put you in a chat room with all of the Bloody client devs, who can then ask you questions and assist you with any problem that you may have. I know I say this a lot, but I was genuinely surprised by the Bloody client. To be honest, it was a much better client than I was expecting. The client clearly has a strong focus on HVH combat modules, with a wide range of PvP modules up for offer, pretty much all of which are customizable and powerful. The Bloody client also provides some really cool and good looking render modules. The client is not perfect. I think a few things could be improved upon, from the HUD editor to some of the GUI features like module sliders. With that said, I was impressed with the client devs, who appear to be actively working on the client, fixing things and adding new features on a regular basis. I was going to point out a problem with the auto totem module not being reliable, and before I told the devs or released my video, a patch had already been released and it seems to have fixed the issue. I hope the devs continue to work on and improve upon the Bloody client. I will make a second review in a couple of months from now to see how the client has progressed. The Bloody client is linked down below for anyone that wants to give it a try. Anyways, that is enough rambling for one day. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like and comment down below. It really helps the channel. Thanks guys. I have been your boy KiLAB. Peace in the Middle East.